Oh, it is Website Wednesday,
It is.
where every Wednesday,
Sometimes.
either someone in the chat or one of these jokers comes up with a search term or a website and throws it in my face. And it's my job to look at it and as quickly as possible, evaluate it and recommend changes that I, as a longtime copywriter, would make to that website.
And I got the perfect one for you today.
Oh,
It's not HVAC.
No, it's not that at all. And I've been thinking about this because I have a client in this arena, and so it might actually help me out. But I was
Not
thinking,
RVs.
so this is self-serving,
it
basically.
is not
Very.
well, it's a little self-serving, but I still think it's going to be good. Car detailing.
Ah, yes. That's a
Wait,
nice
do you
one.
have just the search term or do you have a particular?
Oh, you could look at his particular one, but there's not really a website for it, is there?
There's not really a website for
It's
it.
a Facebook page.
So let's
Yeah.
drop down to page 10 where no one ever goes.
We use the Google website option
The Google. Yes.
because,
There's
and then just
one
landing.
is it Indiana?
Oh, it's okay.
Iowa.
Indiana's okay.
No, it's Iowa.
Oh,
Yes,
Iowa. That's
IN
very
for
different.
Indiana. Sorry, Indiana, and sorry, Iowa.
My wife says, like, Iowa, Idaho, and Indiana are all the same place, and I have to inform her that is not
Right.
true.
So here's a website where they couldn't even get the .com, so they went for the .net. I'm interested. I'm
That
intrigued.
does happen sometimes.
It does happen.
And then if you get big enough and rich enough, you can buy the .com from somebody who's cyber squatting.
You could.
Right.
Yeah. You can do just about anything.
Okay, so I mean, is this one okay, or we can go back and do another one?
Looks fine.
That looks fine. Good as any.
Okay, Paradise. This is in Illinois. Paradise Car Wash. Okay, so let's see. What would we do? First of all, is this the homepage? It's not the homepage.
It's not there. Is it?
There we go.
Why I cared? There we go.
All right. First of all, you don't have to say scroll down. Everyone understands this can't be your whole website.
Yep. No. And
also, I would not use that. This, by the way, this section of a website is normally called the hero image. I don't know why it's called the hero image, but it's just like the big image I have on the top. It's very popular in almost every template now. I would not use this. Anyone want to guess why?
Not use it in general? Or
I would not use that image.
Oh, I would not use that image. I agree.
Oh, the image? No, I would have a call to action or an
there are like
offer.
a handful of reasons.
I'd have something that actually showed somebody doing something on it.
That's a possibility.
Yeah,
you could also, and I don't know if you know this, but
or a video.
A video is possible. A video would be great because it's a very action-oriented business, right? You can watch it coming through. But if you were going to do nothing else, I don't like it because it's a bit foreboding. It's not friendly. It's not happy. It's not, I'm glad you're here looking at my website.
It does look a little hostile.
It looks like a bit aggressive. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of grills, and you'll see this. Once you start looking for this, you see it everywhere. Quite a lot of car manufacturers, their grills and their headlights form kind of a nice, happy face.
Exactly.
At a minimum, you should just swap the car for one that has a nice smiley looking grill.
A happier
and it would look like
front end.
it's a little kid that's getting scrubbed in the face and is about to emerge, and it would look fantastic.
Yeah. You know what else is wrong with this?
What?
There's another thing that's wrong. Can you see what else is wrong with it?
Oh my God, there's so many things wrong with it, John.
No, well, it's right where we're looking though. So they don't have a clear call to action. So they've got two things there. They've got
their call to action is scroll down.
well, and that's a horrible call to action.
Right. So let's get to that's just a hero image. So let's talk about the navigation and the copy. Okay.
So they've got About Paradise Car Wash, and then they've got Contact Us. And what should happen is one of those things should be highlighted, and actually should be a good call to action. Like
I wouldn't even have this here. There's no reason to have it here. And here's why. This is very much level 1, right? This is informational. This is here's what we are and what we do. You haven't sold me on why I need to care about you yet. So why Paradise Car Wash is the right thing to put here. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. These should go. I don't know why they're even here. These should go. And you don't need
somebody tried to get fancy.
Nobody thinks your whole website is just a picture of a car.
Yeah.
Everyone knows how to use a website. Promise.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they started with, why, basically establishing the premise, or what we would call calling out the promise. So what's the promise? What are what's the positive future if you come here? And so, with the wash service, the detail service, and then coupons and packages. This is very similar, by the way. I was recently on the website of my local car wash and detailing place, and it's, I mean, there must be like a template for car wash places, and they all use the same one because they're all laid out the same way. They all say the same thing.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know their audience, and I don't have any stats on their website. I wouldn't put coupons and I would put packages, but not coupons and packages.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Right here. I mean, yes, on the website, sure. Somewhere where it's easy to find if someone wants it, sure. But not as one of like the headliners for options that you have, unless you're only looking for, discount-oriented buyers.
Yeah, I think
packages, you could leave that there.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think I'd leave the coupon or a coupon option as an email option.
Yeah.
Join our email list, and we'll
exactly, because then you have then you have an audience, right? Then you have someone you can communicate with in the future.
Yes.
Yeah, and a lot of people will give up an email address to get a coupon on something.
Oh yeah,
like a car wash. A lot.
15% off,
or a fake email address.
Yeah. See, this is just, it's this filler. It doesn't need to be here.
Yeah, I agree.
You've already said that you wash and detail, so you don't need to say that you're full service. You don't really need to say where you are because it's right up here.
Yeah.
So if people came here, they probably said car detailing near me or something. Unless there's if you're the only one in Yorkville, Illinois.
Yeah.
I guess. But on the other hand, if you're the only one in Yorkville, Illinois, then you don't need to say that you're in Yorkville. Probably that town's small enough that they know where you are. They pass you every day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I would get rid of the first sentence for sure. And I would get rid of this headline and change it into something else. In fact, I would, you could actually use this. It's too long, of course, but you could use this concept as the first sentence or the headline.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm only saying that because of the pickup and drop off service for local customers,
which is huge.
Right. That's a big deal.
Is a huge big deal. Yes.
Right. Which means either A, they have depending on how they define local, they have almost like a pizza delivery area kind of thing where they map out part, or the town is small enough that they can just do that.
Yep.
I do like the rhyming. Your car will be next to new when we're through.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not.
Probably not.
I just like the rhyme.
Testimonials. Click to read our reviews should be underneath testimonials.
Yeah.
Since you're just repeating again. The website just repeats different things in different sections over and over. I get it. There's not a lot to say, but then just say less. If you say less, that everything you say has more impact.
Yeah.
Now I would not keep. I mean, here's the thing. So this is a first draft, right? When you're sketching out everything that someone's going to read on a website, this is almost like a placeholder.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it needs to be replaced with a headline. And it doesn't have to be a short headline. I mean, this has the benefit of being short, but you could actually take this, right? Car washes, detailing, pick up and drop off.
Mm-hmm. And I've also seen people say, have a hard winter. Wouldn't you like your car perfectly cleaned for spring? With something about spring cleaning.
Spring cleaning is just not for your house.
Yeah, right. So I've also seen them do stuff like that.
I thought it was going to be thy, THY, thy paradise car.
The fixed drop off.
Like the old Soviet premier, pick up and drop off.
There you go.
Wash, detailing, pick up and drop off. That's really good. I mean, if I saw pick up and drop off, I would really be interested in that.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to leave.
Actually, it was
save
free.
Me a ton of time. Yeah.
No, it didn't say it's free.
No, it's probably.
That's okay. So we won't say it's free either. But yeah, it's free. Wash and detailing
with pick up and drop off. You didn't say it's free in the headline either.
Well, I can't say it's free in the headline because they don't say it. So what am I going to do?
Right.
Stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's it, right? We get these two things here, make a happier car, get rid of scroll down. And then instead of saying why do it, you just like tell them why do it.
This is what we do.
Don't ask questions for the audience.
Mm-hmm.
The audience has its own questions. You don't need to put more in their head.
Well, yeah, asking the question of it,
him and get out.
Yeah, asking a question of the audience is kind of like, don't make me think.
Yeah, don't make us have to do anything. Yeah, you do something. Like, come on.
Thinking's hard.
Thinking is not for the weak of mind.
And then at a minimum, even if they wanted to make this the absolute minimum change for the 3 packages, at least put coupon second and not first.
Yeah.
And I would even add a little bit of like fun to it.
Killer coupons. What would be fun within a coupon? You're like a scratch off. You can get 20% off or 50% off.
And then they do the same thing here. Internal repetition. You do not need this sentence.
Yeah. Some people will use like the wheel too for spin the wheel for a coupon or whatever. This is kind of cool. There's a lot of things you can do.
It's like detail roulette. So Paradise Car Wash in Yorkville. I keep thinking Yorkville, Ontario. I know it's in Yorkville, Illinois.
Then it needed to be reversed for where it was, and that's fine. And the exclamation point taken out. But again, this is actually, this is like lazy writing.
Lazy writing.
It is. Get your vehicle.
Lazy river. Get your vehicle.
Is lazy writing. Anytime you see thought possible, etc., and more. Anytime you see a business and they change their name from golf clubs to golf clubs and more, it's a clear signal that they made a poor choice in what to move into and market wise, and they needed to add on to it.
Detailing and more.
See, so I mean, this is fine. If they're going to use this, also I wouldn't say can get. They get. They do it or they don't. You don't go in there and hoping that your car is going to get clean.
I'm looking for the possibility of a clean vehicle
forward, right?
Yeah.
So new.
Make your car new, like new. Express detailing and professional detailing, because the express stuff.
This is a repetition.
The other
express or professional detailing. You wouldn't.
You can get it fast, or you can get it professionally done.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are, again, this is like pure informational, like move up to inspirational at least. You can't do transformational necessarily in this, even though it's a B2C business.
Transform your vehicle.
A variety of packages help you save money. We don't need
save money with our special packages and coupons or something like that. Save a ton of cash.
Yeah.
Regular customers.
No, it needs to be new.
Or members, new customers. Yeah, new customers. They're not regular. They haven't taken a laxative yet.
Actually, I would just call it our regular customers, because we love
our regular customers. Enjoy.
Our regular customers benefit from
a wide variety of packages and coupons. A wide range from our. Could be even, you don't say variety, you just say our packages.
Mm-hmm.
I think the plural is implied that there's a variety.
Yeah. Let me see here. Our regular customers
benefit. like special. That's nice.
Yeah, but you can't repeat
special packages and coupon. Yeah, that's nice. Because they're special.
Right. Our regular from
extra special even.
I mean, I don't love this line, but it's okay for the very first thing out of my head on something I've never seen before. But I would go back and I mean, it has the promise, right?
Right.
The question is like, I don't like the writing. To me, that's not Dean quality writing right there. Not at all.
No.
Well, you don't specialize in copywriting for detail and car wash shops?
Turns out I've never had a customer
well, there you go.
does car washing. I mean, honestly, this text box is here because the template or theme has this parallax image. And so they felt like they had to fill something in. But like I said, check here to read our reviews. That should be right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would, of course, put it to the left, but I can't change the formatting. So I would put it to the left and tuck it right up underneath testimonials.
Right.
And it would say to read more reviews. Because
hit us up on Google. Google Google Business Places or something.
Okay. And then, honestly, I just wouldn't have anything here. Or I would have one thing.
One big sentence.
One big sentence.
Or just the headline, like a headline. Yeah.
Put it in bold. I mean, I would just keep this here, right?
Yeah.
Your only choice in Yorkville, Illinois.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here.
Or let's face it, you're going to get your car washed here. Something like that, right?
Yeah. You want to get it washed right here. Because your driveway is not the place to detail your
car. What would a customer look for?
I still like the pick up and drop off or give the time that it's going to take, in 90 minutes or less, or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of them look for barcoding or ceramics. There's a lot of other things like that they look
do?
For.
Right.
I've never looked for
that.
But then again, I'm not in Yorkville, Illinois.
Pine tar removal.
Pine tar? Oh, tar?
Bug removal.
Most stubborn stains removed without destroying your paint.
Color correction.
Clear coat.
There's a lot of other things that they look for.
Yeah. Enjoy watching your car arrive. Everybody watching tonight.
Yeah, that's nice.
I kind of thought it was a Wang Chung thing. Okay.
Watching.
It's good.
Yeah,
I like that. Arrive home clean and shiny.
The sentiment is right. The quality of the writing is not there.
Yeah, but I mean,
I would have charged money for that, but
the thought process is right.
Enjoy watching. Enjoy seeing.
Now,
you just say, see your
go
car.
back to something that we had mentioned earlier. We talked about don't open with a question and make the audience do the work. If you're going to ask a question, this is a good opportunity for that. If you're going to ask a question, then make it a future positive visualization sentence.
So enjoy seeing your car arrive. I was going to say enjoy seeing your car arrive home clean and shiny.
Now that
I would say enjoy seeing maybe.
There's no work involved for the reader in that question. Only I see. A little bit of visualization and imagination.
Oh, ever seen your car? Oh, interesting.
Now, for something
never in my life.
Would you work totally on the positive future, or would you also kind of say, hey, is your car full of dog hair covered with road salt, spilled coffee all over your windshield and dash?
Also, now that I've fixed it below, I would change this. It's not pick up and drop off. It's pick up and return.
Return, yeah, okay.
And then that,
unlike the Soviet Premier, pick up and drop off.
And then this is okay. Again, just informational, but it could be improved. It should be moved up a level.
Yeah.
Our pickup and return service.
Service, yeah, that's good. You might as well. I think that's kind of buried in there. Yeah. Raven fans. They're from Baltimore.
And then this should be smaller, but I can't change it with the editor that I have.
I know.
It should be tucked up, and it should be only about 70% or 60% the size of this one.
I got you. What happens if you click one of the learn mores above?
Where does it go?
Yeah, I just wonder, are they going into a lot more details?
Another page.
Are they? Yeah, just curious.
Yeah, they just provide.
Get your boat washed.
Yeah, that's common. Boat wash detailing.
Yeah.
Everything needs detailing.
Oh, they have the actual pricing? Yeah. That's what it is.
That's good.
They don't provide pricing for the pickup and drop off though.
No.
Wait, does everything go to the same place?
That's what I was.
I don't think so. It's different.
No, different.
It is different.
Actually, this information is included on the last page, the prior page. Vacuum washes, exterior membership. They just provide more and more pricing.
Oh yeah. Oh, was there? I don't know if there was the drop off thing. Where?
Also, this is obviously like wrong.
Is like, giving
is it wrong to take pride? No, it's wrong. Nobody cares about what you take pride in, Bo. Just like just start here. We offer several wash services for everyone. I mean, that's not a great line, but it's better than the entire sentence.
Yeah. Feel free to hide your pride.
In fact, you could even just like kill the entire first sentence and start with. Oh, do I not? I'm not on this page.
Give your vehicle a spa day. Yeah, I like it.
Just that.
I like the spa day. Yeah, that's a great.
That's a good line to start with.
This, and this is like it's the second sentence paradox, the second paragraph paradox. Whatever, go back to whatever you wrote first and delete the first paragraph or delete the first line of something, and it's immediately stronger. It's just
we could change this to paradox. Just vomit
on the first line or the first paragraph of an article, say, or the first line of a paragraph. We just vomit it out, right? It's our brain sort of warming up. Just kill it.
Yeah.
Everything. Just start with the second paragraph or start with the second sentence, and everything's stronger.
Maybe you just need a quick scrub down. Because you're dirty.
And then I wouldn't say which includes. I would say with its.
Whoa.
Oh, that was a mess.
Does that say lava wax? It's going to melt your boat. And shine. Lava wax and shine and a Canuba wax.
Canaba.
And then break it.
Cannabis wax. I don't know about
you don't make wax out of that.
Cannabis wax. Your boat will be happier than ever.
And again, these shouldn't have such big spaces in between them. It's just that I have no control over that formatting.
That's a bad formatting.
Either way, and then kill all this. It's all just vomit words.
Vomit words.
You don't keep repeating the name of your friggin' business. Everyone knows what website they're on. It's literally up here in 84-point type.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I would kill that entire sentence now that I've seen it.
Get that scrub down, baby.
Okay, so I can't change anything about that, but it is what it is.
All right.
So, yeah. Get rid of most of this like vomit text that you've got.
Get a car with a happy fish.
It doesn't make you sound conversational. It makes you sound like you're writing for an English assignment in 11th grade.
And you need a certain number of words.
Let's take a look at the testimonials.
A crack pot of chili.
That is an excellent testimonial. Like that is so real. There's no way you made that up. That's awesome.
Yeah.
They must have made a mess.
Oh, Barb. I'm sorry for you, Barb.
I'm not crazy about this one. Apparently, they're on the right side of the tracks or the wrong side of the tracks. We don't know.
The wrong side.
Yeah. All we know is they're on the
north side of the tracks. Oh boy.
In fact, you can keep this, and this is important. We may have talked about this before. So if you're not going to write the testimonial for someone or recommendation and then give it to them and say, hey, happy to post whatever you give me, but here's like one, if I'll make changes or scrap it or we keep the whole thing. It's up to you. But there's no reason you have to keep word for word, period and comma for period and comma, what someone sends you, which means they should have just deleted the first sentence here.
Mm-hmm.
There, done.
Is Janice a sausage?
What are you talking about?
Janice Kielbasa. Is that a real name? That's what I'm wondering.
That is a different real name. Yes. Sorry, Janice.
All right, and then this one is meh, but it's okay. Oh yeah. Her name here. I guarantee you, there are people in Illinois called Kielbasa.
Yeah, there's a large Polish population.
That's happening.
Actually. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, I gotcha.
So no worries. I mean, you get
no worries, Janice. Yeah. We love you.
Probably Rochester, New York, too.
So for this one, fine. I have no problems with it. It's fantastic. For this one, delete the first sentence, and then this one is just sort of meh anyway. There's no real way to improve what's there. You just rewrite it and see if she was interested in letting you like put her name on it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you endorse this spiced up copy, Janice?
And so that is paradisecarwash.net. Just out of curiosity.
Paradise by the dashboard
What's
light.
paradisecarwash.com?
Yeah, let's go there. Actually, it's a great idea. Oh,
these guys needed way more help.
Well,
we should have gone there.
Wow, this is great.
Yikes, bro.
I love this one. This is just like, whoa.
This is a mega yikes.
This doesn't look like paradise. This just looks like car wash hell.
Actually, let me
This is great though. Great example.
Yeah, and when you see something like this, it's hard to come to there's like no decision to make. It's not like there's a phone number to call immediately at the top of it. There's just like no clear call to action to start.
This is the local one that I use and have a membership at. So this is theirs.
Oh.
I don't know what to tell you. It's not much here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Let me just choose one. Is that what they mean? There it is. No, it's just I'm still on the main company's website and not maybe the one I have doesn't even have its own website. It's just part of the franchise.
There's a number of them that just have Facebook pages like John's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of common. I'll show you the one that is local to me. And his
by the way, in case we ever need to go back to this one, just so we're clear, stop doing that. Stop putting the name of your company every 9 words.
Yeah.
Everyone knows where they are.
Well, it's car wash. Why would you say wash services available? Because they were trying to delineate which ones. I mean, it just seems.
Yeah, I mean, and plus, where's the
make your car sparkle?
Well, hold on now. Maybe it is only the wash services. It is only wash services.
Oh.
And so that's fine, I guess. I mean, to them, that's logical. That's not necessarily what a customer wants to see or expects to go to. So in their own logic, it's like, this is very much, what do I want to say and how do I want to say it kind of thinking, instead of what will the audience expect, pay attention to, or remember kind of thinking.
So if you click
I don't fault them on that. This is a pretty simple website, and this is sort of how they're thinking.
Well, does Detail Services have detail in that little quasi smiley car face?
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Oh, okay.
So I put my local car wash in the private chat.
Same problem though. Still telling me what website I'm on, like I don't know. Or can't scroll up. Plus, it's in Yorkville, Illinois. How many car washing places are there going to be where I'm not sure that I'm on the right Paradise Car Wash?
Mm-hmm.
But again, same thing though. But same thinking, right? It's just like, okay, now here are the detail services instead of the wash services, in case you only want to detail and not wash. Although if they're anything like my local place, you have to get at least like a basic car wash, and then they detail it on the inside, like the $10 car wash. Not the super one with lava wax and
lava wax melt your car away.
Right.
So there you go.
Cool.
Website Wednesday. Car detailing. I would have never come up with that as a concept.
How about that? I did throw up the car wash.
Oh, the Hudson car wash place?
That my detailer is part of.
Your local detailer.
So they've got kind of an unusual situation in that the car wash promotes him, and then he's got his own Facebook page too.
Sure.
But the car wash is very highly rated.
So he's basically subleasing space.
He is subleasing space.
It's very 2004.
Very 2004.
Yeah, it's still a little.
I thought Blink had been outlawed. How does that even like still exist?
Blink.
I thought there was like a federal law where you can't put Blink text on a website anymore.
Don't know.
Okay.
I don't even
that
know what blank
needs to
text
go.
is.
Interesting.
I mean, this was made a long time ago. This was not a new website, obviously.
Oh, Elizabeth was here.
I mean, look at it. It's still literally an HTML page.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. It's not in WordPress. It's not on, any kind of platform. It's a literal HTML page that someone coded, and it was done a while ago. By unlimitedwebdesign.org.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It looks a little more realistic once you enter it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I probably ought to reach out to him and see if we can fix him up too.
Hudson, New Hampshire. Again, the whole what do we want to say and how do we want to say it? Like, we're proud to offer. Like, no, stop that.
Are we not doing a screen share on this, or?
Oh, you guys don't see it? I'm sorry.
We don't see anything.
No.
Inception time.
Yeah, so here's it starts off with you can't do anything. You do an extra click to get in.
Oh no.
Right.
Right. And then you come in and then you see it's an actual HTML page. Check this out. This is done in was it Publisher? No. What was the name of the Microsoft product from years and years ago where you could make your own little websites and they look like this? I forget. So anyway, I'm not a graphics person, so I mean
I know, and now I can't think of
it. But I really can't tell you how to make it good. So who am I to talk, right?
I really despise dark backgrounds because it's hard for me to read the white text on a dark background.
The blinking is what's going to kill it.
Yeah.
But I mean, things like we're proud to offer, and then it's all lazy writing and striving to make every customer experience. This is wrong.
You're
it should
busy
say
striving.
And A+. It should be an A+. Here, I'll fix that one for free.
Yeah, and I'm surprised too that they haven't done more with it. My understanding is they spent multiple millions of dollars renovating the car wash. So
jeez,
kind of
so like a couple of grand on the website.
At least spend $5,000 on your website.
Yeah. So kind of surprising that this is the presence.
Huh.
Right, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is who we are and what we do. Just informational, and I mean it's not wrong. It's just it's first draft writing. It's lazy writing. It should. Why do I care about user-friendly vacuums? If I'm supposed to care because they're user-friendly, then write the sentence so that you're highlighting the user-friendliness of the vacuums and not that you recently installed 3.
We have user-friendly vacuums for you. John, this is an opportunity for you to go in there and pitch these people.
I know, and it's another place. I mean, they'd benefit a lot from video. They rank well in the 6-pack for the neighborhood. And we're a community of like 30,000 people, and so, but it's just the writing is a little less than stellar, for sure.
Thing is, if this is all, I mean, there's only a few pages here, right? It's this our packages, but let me come off this just in case my editor has messed with it. Yeah, there we go. There's the packages. The graphics are all pixelated. The borders around here. That's not, I mean, good border.
They think it looks good, or the owner thinks it looks good.
No, it's not important. And to be honest, it might not be important to their business. And so why spend any more than the minimum?
It may not be.
And then About Us. The About Us page is literally the page you get to after you click on the Enter Here thing.
This Enter thing is...
That's it.
Oh.
So if you click on Hudson Car Wash, you're taken back to a place where the only thing you can do is click to get back on the page.
Enter. Yikes. Don't make me work.
The only 2 pages really are About Us and Our Packages.
Got
it. Wow. Stuff's really cheap in New Hampshire.
Hard to read.
My God.
Really hard to read.
It is hard to read, yes. And if you're going
to a car wash, is there another car wash in Hudson that would be for contrast?
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
I would be curious under Hudson as to who has got a better looking page.
Let me.
And then, if you're gonna have a long list like this, you need to write justify it. It won't look as pretty, but it is much easier to read.
True.
And get rid of all of the spelling mistakes. Like underbody is one word.
Unless you're burying somebody under a body.
Maybe. So, I mean, there you go. And again, it may not be important to their business. There are a lot of local businesses, and nobody ever goes to their webpage, so who cares?
True.
But it is.
But their Google listing would be.
It was put together fast, and
yeah,
this was not written by anyone who charged money to write it. If someone charged Hudson Car Wash to write this and they paid for this, then that's bad. No,
it was quick and dirty, which is not what you want for a car wash.
This is
malpractice.
This is even better. I can't wait till you see this one.
All right, what am I looking at?
One last car wash.
Hang on. It's so you asked for another one in Hudson.
I did.
This is you did, and this is the one on the other side of town.
I was just curious.
And there's some things in here that are just plain strange, weird.
Can you see Soapies?
Yeah. So look what their first thing is. Welcome to Soapies. Scroll down for contactless.
Also, why is this so small and this is so big?
Hit it.
But that
scroll down for contactless payment. I mean, come on.
Who cares? I want to wash my car. I don't care about the contactless payment.
Also, nothing happens when why does it turn green so I can't see the picture? I mean, ideally, the template probably has text coming in here, but they don't have any text. And so,
no text.
Same thing for this one. It just, no. That looks weird. It looks almost, the car turns up, the car's bad anyway, right?
Right.
That image of the car is almost like a little,
looks like Christine from
and then
Stephen
it just becomes worse when you do this.
Yeah, needs another smile.
That one looks like Christine from Stephen King coming through there.
So
don't wait for you. But again, like the point is to see, what's good and what's not. It's not just to pick apart people's stuff. Anybody can pick apart someone's stuff.
Right. I am surprised that the very first thing they talk about is contactless payment. I want to get my car detailed. I don't care about.
I don't care about your payment.
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't care how you take.
I get that you had
I know it's important
process and it was tedious and you invested money and that kind of stuff. Yeah. But it doesn't make any difference to me as a customer who just wants a cleaner car. That's it.
Yeah, it's a feature, not a benefit, and it's not that beneficial.
Put it somewhere down the line. Turns out there might be a lot of business here, Doc.
I think you've got a whole new car wash website production thing.
I know, right?
I mean, they come close, right? They sort of get the idea with this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, it should be the first sentence.
Yeah.
And don't wait for your car to accumulate. Kill that whole sentence. There's no reason for that to be there. That's terrible.
You already have a dirty car.
Yeah. And we know it. So
don't let crumbs and other particles interrupt the vibe of your car.
I don't want a crummy vibe.
No. If they pay, who did a company make this? No, it looks like they made it. It doesn't say.
Oh, there's nothing. There's no
designer kind of company like you see sometimes.
So I just pulled in a template.
Again, no, this is wrong for two reasons that we've gone over, and then these are wrong. Like nothing happens. Why do I want to watch a green blurred out version and a slightly larger font of this? It's like no, this doesn't make any sense. Like it really doesn't make any sense. Like why this is here.
Well, Dean,
again, this is them. They have an idea of what they want to say, and they're not thinking about what the audience wants to actually hear.
Right.
And the audience doesn't care what you want to say about you, but they will listen to you tell them about them.
So I think
this is, I don't know, they're proud of it. Sure.
I think this is Elizabeth Dean, but she said news 760 plus views on the YouTube shorts, plus reels ongoing, and the new website. Look, and I've collected 5 emails just yesterday.
Oh, she has had this. Yeah.
That's Elizabeth, whose website we looked at and kind of polished up
previously. Yeah, last time, and she adopted the suggestions that you gave.
Mr. Oh, did she?
Yeah, because remember she had the recipes that were popping up. And
Elizabeth was the homeschool Christian mom.
Christian mom, exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's great news, Elizabeth.
She made changes. She followed your advice.
And got 5 new email signups.
And got new people. I think it's great.
That's awesome.
So, especially when somebody takes action on what you're talking about and gets results. Yeah.
Well, that's Website Wednesday.
Website Wednesday, and Make sure your car
Chris, you weren't
sparkles.
here yesterday, but we made what my dad used to say. We made an executive decision.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We did.
So
I'm
not
afraid.
including Tuesday, which wasn't one, but for every Tuesday going forward. So now not only do we have Tools Thursdays and Website Wednesdays, we're going to have Social Tuesdays where we go over social media.
It's not social Saturday.
LinkedIn posts, Facebook profiles.
Because nobody looks at that stuff
How
on
to
LinkedIn.
properly pitch someone on LinkedIn.
Oh,
if you're
that's
trying to like
interesting.
reach out to them.
I like that idea.
About sections on LinkedIn, that kind of stuff.
I think it's going to be fun.
So we're definitely going to need both of you guys for that one because
you know, for Tuesday
we're gonna terrorize people's stuff.
So Social Tuesdays.
Love it.
And then if anyone happens to be watching and they say, "Hey, here's my LinkedIn profile. Come look at this."
It'd be marvelous Marcus.
All right, that's it for today. We went a bit long. Sometimes
it was a bit long, but my car is feeling much better.
It was really interesting.
Yeah, it does remind me. I have a membership and I need to
time to
go over and get it cleaned.
Cars, everybody.
Well, I think the great thing on this was we saw a lot of different stuff on the same subject, and there's a lot of variations and places where the ball was dropped. So it's really pretty cool.
I mean, ultimately, sort of as a theme, just the first draft of your website is you talking about yourself and trying to say it in the way that you think is best. But once you sort of get that information, like vomited out of your head and onto something, and you look at it, the next version of your website, which really should be the very first one anyone ever sees, is you phrasing everything in terms of the reader.
Yep. All about the customer.
What will they pay attention to? What do they expect and want to see? What will they remember? That's what you're aiming for. Now, if you're not used to writing like that, there are lots of people in the world who call themselves copywriters who, if they can't get you all the way, they can definitely get you closer. There might even be one in New Hampshire or in Yorkville, Illinois. Right? But ultimately, what you're aiming for is like the bottom level is informational, which is here's what we are and what we do. And then the next level up from that is you would be better off, or you could be a better person or a better company if you bought what I sold. And then ultimately, the top one is transformation. You would be a new person or a new company if you bought what I sold.
Yeah, because
no one getting their car washed is going to feel like a new person when they get their car washed, but they might feel like they have a new car. So, or certainly it's better. So you could just go up one from informational to inspirational. You would be better. Your car would be better. You would feel better if you bought what we sold.
Well, there's a self-esteem thing. There is. I can actually, my car looks shiny and new and everything. The guy parked across the street from me yesterday. His pickup truck was coated in mud from hood to tail.
Sweet.
And I'm thinking that guy needs a car wash.
My friend. He works for a living. You leave him alone.
Or
at least the truck works for a living.
I think this was Monday, so I think he was out, four-wheeling it someplace, in a muddy area. So.
You live in California. I guarantee you, somewhere in California, there's a service where you take your car to get mudded up. So you can make it look like
to make you look macho.
It makes you look like
then you pick a package. This is the mud pattern if your truck was at a construction site every day. Here's a mud pattern if you were off-roading, even though this truck costs so much money, you can barely afford the payment, so you would never go off-roading. But it'll look like you off-road. And I promise you in California, there's a business that'll do that.
Park your Escalade on Rodeo Drive near the Dior with mud all over it.
Yeah.
I want to leave with this one thing.
Yes.
But the one thing that I noticed as we went along, there weren't many things that made the different businesses who do the same thing very unique.
Nope.
I saw nothing that really
stood out.
Although
pick-up and drop-off was great.
Yeah, but everybody kind of does that. I mean, granted,
everybody does that.
Hold on. So that's a great. Do you know? There's like a classic example. I think it's from Claude Hopkins back in like the 1910s or something about the Schlitz beer. You remember the Schlitz beer story?
Schlitz.
Yeah.
The beer to have when you're
right. I mean, they may still exist, but for anyone who's not familiar with the history of marketing and advertising, an advertising sort of like giant of his time had been hired by the Schlitz Beer Company, Schlitz. I'm not making it up.
Yes.
Yeah. And the Schlitz Beer Company to write advertising for them to grow their market. And he asked for and got a tour of the facility of the brewery for how beer was made. And he was struck by how all of the bottles were cleaned with like scalding water 3 times, and they did everything they could to keep everything sterile because, of course, beer is a cultured product, so you don't want like yeast and stuff. And so he said, so then he comes back and he writes them the ads with just details, all of the stuff, and they said we can't advertise this. Every brewery does the exact same thing. He says, but no one's ever told anyone. So you're going to be the first, and you're going to own that spot, and everyone else who does it will seem like they copied what Schlitz does. And he was right.
Yeah,
they did great because all of a sudden Schlitz was the pure beer, the clean beer,
the pure clean beer.
So it doesn't matter that everyone in New Hampshire does pick up and drop off. They just need to be the people who say it first and loudest. And then everyone else looks like
white glove, pick up and drop off.
Yeah.
And Schlitz beer was really good after a long day of doing hay in the hot sun.
So there you go.
That I can tell you.
So John basically was full of Schlitz.
Yeah.
There were moments.
Anyway, that's my Claude Hopkins story. I think it's fun.
Nice.
Yay.
By the way.
All
right. We really need to drop. We're like 50%.
We need to drop off.
Finish.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow is Tools Thursday, where these guys are going to show me stuff that I didn't even know existed.